Hey guys, so tis Emma on this lovely Thursday evening, and it is 8:20 because you need to know that. And I don't have school tomorrow. So that's why I'm making a video, because I haven't made one in like a month or something. I remember in my last video I was like, oh my god, I got a new camera, I can make so many videos now. In all honesty, I question myself sometimes too. Okay, moving on. I didn't really make any more videos, like, I don't know, I just haven't. I haven't felt like the right person to. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's obviously not what this video was supposed to be about. This video is going to be about golf, because who doesn't love golf? I don't even know why my dad has that magazine, but sadly he does. So, a lot of people ask me and stuff how I convinced my parents to let me dye my hair and get pierced and stuff. And I get asked so often that I just decided to make a video about it, because I thought it'd be so much easier just to make a video and just put it out there. If anyone has been watching my videos for like, or seen my previous videos and stuff, or knows me in real life, they'll know that my hair has probably been every possible color, and we all know what Emma's gonna do. She's gonna put a slideshow of random photos here from the past with every hair color she's had, so just BAM!
She's not Snappy, I am Snappy, the little crocodile.
She's not Snappy, I am Snappy, the little crocodile.
So yeah, those are all the hair colors I've had. I have had a lot of hair colors. I have dyed my hair a lot. The first time I dyed my hair was actually in grade 4. Not like my whole head, and I wasn't dyeing it like green or anything. I was streaking it blonde and all that fun stuff. Convincing my parents to let me dye my hair really wasn't a problem, considering that the first time I did dye my hair was in grade 4. What kind of happened was my parents went off on vacation, and my aunts were streaking my aunt's hair blonde, and they were like, oh my god, Emma, can we do your hair? And I said, yeah, sure, go for it, because I was like this little kid, and I was like, yeah, dyed hair makes me popular. Which it didn't, but I wasn't really going for that. First time I dyed my hair was a weird color, was a few years back. I dyed it brown and blue, like dark brown, like almost black. And then after a year of having it like dark brown and blue in the front, I dyed my whole hair pink. And pretty much all I did to convince my mom to let me do that was I was in Subway one day and I was just like, hey mom, I think I'm gonna dye my hair this summer. And then she was like, oh really honey, what color? And then I was like, pink. And then she was like, yeah. And then I kind of just got, I don't know, I called my cousin and she did it for me, and my mom really had nothing against it. Maybe that's been out the whole time, hasn't it? That's gonna piss me off now. My mom was sort of against it first, not really against it. She was kind of like, no, you're not doing that. But she never really said that again. Like, after I mentioned her second time, she was like, mm-hmm. So, yeah, that wasn't too hard for me. I think the hardest thing is probably, like, my mom likes me with brown hair more than she does with, like, green or blue or something. So, a lot of the times, she'll try to get me to dye my hair brown. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have to convince them to let me dye my hair. They kind of just do let me. When it comes down to piercings, my story is a little bit different, because my parents absolutely despise piercings. I have 7 piercings. I'll link my, like, piercing video on my face, like, right now. So you can click on that and see my piercings that I have and in depth about them. So my mom really doesn't like piercings. My dad, he doesn't like them, but when it comes to me asking for them, he doesn't really ever have a say in them. A lot of girls, it's like their dad have the final say. For me, it's my mom. My dad really doesn't have anything to do with any of it. I think the first piercing I ever got was my ears, which my mom was fine with. My second piercing was my second lobe piercing, which she was pretty much fine with. And then when I asked for a cartilage piercing, it was kind of when I was going to get my eyebrows waxed, so she was all like, no, we need to talk about this. Then we talked about it, and I got it like a few months after I'd actually asked for it. That wasn't so much of a big deal. After was my tragus, and I had actually asked for, I think, a different piercing. That I had to actually like do something for. Like, I find that's a really good way to convince your parents to let you get something, is be like, oh, well, if I get straight A's on my report card or something, can I get this or that or whatever, which wasn't my thing. My thing was something else, but yeah. And then my eyebrow was a whole different story. I first told my mom that I wanted to get a piercing and stuff, and the only thing that she was really fine with was anything on my ears or my nose, and I really didn't want my nose pierced, and I wanted my eyebrow. It took her about 3 months of convincing her to let me get it done. I actually ended up going with my friend to get mine done with her. She got her belly button done. That was that, I guess. And when it came to stretching my ears, which I actually did before I got my eyebrow pierced, I told my mom I was going a really small size, like really small. And she said fine. Like, she really, really didn't care because she does like stretched ears when they're small. I originally just told her, hey, I want to stretch my ears. I told her how they can shrink up if I only go to a certain size. And she pretty much was like, okay. I actually ended up buying the tapers with her. She didn't really know what was going on. Still to this day, my mom really doesn't know what ear stretching is. She kind of just knows that I have a hole through my ear that she can see through. And sometimes creeps her out a bit, but when I wear plugs, it really doesn't bug her because they kind of look like regular earrings to her. So yeah, I hope this kind of helped you guys and let you know on how I convinced my parents to let me get pierced. Because really, I didn't do anything. I just kind of went with the flow. And I think the funniest thing is when I tell people that my parents don't like weird hair that much and don't like piercings, they're like, WTF, why do you have so many of them? Because it's not them, it's me. I like it, they don't. They're like, whatever, you do whatever you want. I think my mom's kind of gotten to the point where she's kind of given up now. So, let me know on how it goes convincing your parents, and yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go because this video is gonna be really, really long. Okay.